Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Now, you may be wondering, why have you titled this video this way? Answer is, if you watch my channel, you will have seen my weekly vlog go up last week. And there was a day during that week where I did something that was really important to my well-being. I wanted to include it, but the vlog was really long as it was, so I decided to get rid of it. And it tied in well because I wanted to do a separate video on this topic anyway, and the stars kind of just aligned, and I realised that it's a good thing that I cut it out so I can make a separate video of it. But I also got rid of it because I wasn't comfortable sharing it, but now I am. I've had some time to think about what I said in it, and it's not the clean, polished video that I had originally planned. Everything kind of just happened quite quickly, and unscripted version really reflected it a lot better than a scripted video would, and it was just very raw and honest. So this video is kind of for me, and it's kind of for my friends, because I've always relied on my friends to kind of be my support bubble and my therapist, because I've never trusted therapy. Doing a psychology degree, I know how it all works. I know the ins and outs, I know the questionnaires, I know how the whole process basically, and I've never fully committed to it, which I mentioned. But I just wanted to do an introduction and an outro just to give you like a brief explanation. I'm filming this because it's a turning point. I think it's a pretty big deal, and I wanted to share it because I am so open about mental health on my channel, and I have prided myself on that always. And I think I'm at a point where I'm ready and I'm fully committed to doing it now. So I'm going to include the footage so you can have a little watchy. I look like a mess. I look like absolute state because it was filmed straight after my pre-application interview, just to get a feel for the whole situation and everything and what I've been going through. And I hope it serves as inspiration to someone else. If they are wanting to seek help and they need to seek help, please do it and don't hold back. I've never wanted to get help because I've felt like I don't deserve it. So this is a lot. Hi, it's Tuesday the 26th. I wanted to quickly touch upon this. I was going to do a whole separate video, and I might still do a whole separate video on it, but I wanted to kind of just quickly discuss it right now. I've struggled with mental health issues since 2016, and I'm very vocal about it. I'm very open and very transparent, and I try to educate other people. I've had therapy in the past. I've had medication for my issues. I have depression and I have anxiety, and therapy has never worked for me, and meds have never worked for me, because I think doing a degree in psychology, I've never let myself fully be committed to letting go and being able to use it. So I found that in my YouTube experience, I enjoy talking to the camera because I find it very therapeutic, and I feel like the camera can't judge me. And I think that was one of the barriers stopping me from really embracing therapy. My Goodbye 2020 video, that is kind of like the epitome of how important video creation is for me and how much it helps me mentally. I've just had a phone call with a psychological therapies team on the NHS. I wanted to kind of just jump in and talk about it because it's such a big deal for me, because I've never really embraced the therapies because I know how they work because of my degree. I know how questionnaires work, and I how therapies work. I know what anxiety scales people use, what depression scales are used, and all of that. I know the ins and outs and the roundabouts. I got to a point in my life where, especially over this last year, I found it really, really tough, and I know everyone has, but I need to also remember that I am part of everyone else. I have to recognize my own thoughts and feelings, and I got to a point where I really, really needed help. I'm going into therapy, and this is so huge for me. I'm so scared and I'm so nervous because it's CBT, and I've never had CBT before, but therapy and counselling has never worked because the person is a person, and I've always felt like obviously biases have an impact on perception and all of that, and a camera never has that. So I've always found counselling from my camera a lot more helpful, and I wanted to document this because I might look back at myself in a couple of years. I remember where I was at a year ago mentally, and how excited I was to go travelling because it's January now, and how much I dipped after I came back. I think I got to a point where my friends were really worried about me, and I was like, look Rochelle, now is the time that you need to sort it out, because to an extent anxiety and depression are part of me because they make me who I am and they make me quite proactive and independent, but there's also days where they get so unbelievably unbearable that I really struggle to function, and this last year has been horrible to say the least, and I'm just proud of myself. I do all of this, I talk about mental health just in the hopes that someone sees this that's like me as a kid, and gets help and is okay, embraces their feelings, accepts their emotions, and is better for it. I think a lot of this for me is wishing that I had this growing up. Now I wish, this is my one regret, that I vlogged during university to be able to see where I'm at now and compare it in video format, but alas I didn't. Rochelle in the past would have never thought that he would actually get to a point where he would be like, okay, I recognise what's wrong and I need to actually do something about it, he'd be excited, and I'm excited for him because he's gonna be, he's here now, and I know that future Rochelle is gonna be proud of me for doing this now. As weird and as crazy as this is. And I think I got to a point where I was like, I need to take control again, and I need to not have this as a defining factor of my life. Like, I want to enjoy myself without having to think about how it's going to affect me mentally, how it's going to affect my depression, how it's going to affect my anxiety. My anxiety is going to skyrocket, is it? To an extent, I've got depression and anxiety under control, but I just want to have, I guess, full control over it, and I want to be able to learn, like, to live with it in a healthy manner. Even more so than I am now, and I'm talking specifically for my anxiety. My anxiety kind of like is reined in, but there are days where it just goes woof, up off the roof. And obviously I will update you. I was tempted to not share this because I was slightly apprehensive, but I remembered why I do this and why I share the lowlights as well. And I've always been transparent about that, so I thought, you don't need to stop now. Let's see where this goes, and let's see if this actually works for me, because this actually might be the one that does. And you never know until you try it, and I need to try it because I'll take anything at this point. I'm just feeling quite at peace, kind of just still, because I'm just kind of just processing it all. And it might not seem big for someone watching this, but my close friends and people who know me know how much I've struggled and how much I kind of do things on my own, and I'm very self-reliant because I've always been like that. It will be okay, and it will. Like, I know it will. It's just the pulling yourself out the mud initially that's hard and scary. I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind me sharing. Much love to my friends who pushed me to do this. Big love to my friends, because a lot of my friends have been my only kind of support because my family really don't understand a lot of this, so it's been really tough. I can think of 4 people that have been my family for me. You know who you are, I don't need to tell you. And yeah, this is kind of just a thank you to you guys, because these people were there for me when I needed the help, but then I needed the help professionally, and they pushed me to do it because they knew how much I needed it, and I never saw it in myself, and I never wanted to do it because I was so scared. But I know it will be good for me. Let's see what the future holds. Oh, I'm gonna brush my teeth. I'm so gross. There you go. So let's see how it goes, and I will update you, and I'll update all my progress, because this is kind of like therapy for me, and I've said it before. So double whammy of therapy, double whammy of help. Maybe we can get better quicker. So I'm gonna wrap the video up here. I hope you have enjoyed it. It's a little bit different, so enjoy might be the wrong word. If you have, please leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe. My Instagram and my other social media is linked down below. I'm also gonna link the NHS self-referral, so you can self-refer if you need the help. But yeah, till the next video, take care, stay safe, look after yourselves, and I shall see you very soon. Bye.